Yes, it is streaming time. I return in peace again. Ah. It's... Where's my game? There it is. Yes. I have been all over the place with my PC this afternoon since I set up the mix it up bot thing, and there's so much to do with that. Oh no, I even forgot to add my newest emote there. I could still do that. Nah, it doesn't matter. It is so dark. I'm so dark. I didn't mean to be this dark. Should have changed those settings too. Today I took a little break from studying and I ended up going to the library. I walked outside and then I saw these flags everywhere, so I wondered what is this day? Skeletons. I have some skeletons for you, yes? If you would want to buy some. There's no guarantee they will be able to walk and do things after they leave my possession, but still. Upgrade all regions of the kingdom. 55 days. A hero at last. Yes. That's what we are going to do today first. Except, let's check the kingdom. I need to check how it's going there. This one is coming. Anything we can have here? There's this trade agreement. It costs a bit too much for us. Oh, storyteller skills. Two party of romance outgunning for... Well, they have to take revenge. You were beating them up too hard. Wait, how long do these days take? 20 days. I could do this. The Romans have been causing them trouble. Maybe they have. Alright, let's go outside. Yeah, I wondered what flag day today is. Taking that all. And it turns out it's the day of Finnish literature. What is it? Alexis Kivi Day. That's one guy who wrote some national book. We had to read that in school. It wasn't very good. Somehow I think the camera isn't taking my face very well. Even though I put on more lighting. Maybe my glasses are too shiny. Who knows? Valerie hasn't been out in a while. Lindsay hasn't either. Harry hasn't either, but should I take Harry? Maybe I should take Harry. You can try. He's dead. But well, if you are a necromancer, maybe it's possible. Knock Knock is gone. Did he go make a statue for himself? And also, today is the World Day against death punishment. Something like that. So there's a lot of things to celebrate today, but I guess Finns wouldn't use flags for celebrating that. You could raise him from the grave. I think there's mostly a spirit left of him. I bet he has. His bones and everything have been gnawed by worms and other small, hungry things. It wasn't declaring yet. Find his remaining family and tell them instead. That might be easier if you are not skilled enough in necromancy. But it was fitting, since today is the day of Finnish literature, and I went to the library. I spent some time there. I studied a little bit, sketched a little bit, looked at the books a little bit. All kinds of library things. It was nice, except there were some smelly people. Why do people have to be so loud and smelly? Goblin, goblin. There's Knock Knock. What is this? What is this? Look at this! Is that the statue Knock Knock made? Knock Knock is standing proudly, regarding the statues before you. The statues are strangely ghastly and majestic at the same time. Two figures fashioned from coupled bits of stone, wood, and something that might be either mud, plaster, or, judging by the smell, something from the cistern. The statue on the right looks vaguely like a giant version of Knock Knock, and the other looks to be something, maybe an Aasimar, but it is of equal height to the figure on the left. Broken glass from what you strongly suspect might have been a castle window rings the Aasimar figure's head like a crown. So it's not equal height, it's smaller. It's smaller than Knock Knock. This description is false. As you study the two odd-looking statues, Knock Knock notices you and smiles. What is this? With a flourish, Knock Knock points to the twisted mass of junk. 2 heroes. Me, big hero. He nods at one of the figures. With other smaller big hero. He nods to the ramshackle crowned figure on the right, towering the same size as the Knock Knock statue. On the right, these descriptions and this statue here, they don't match. I don't know which one I should be imagining. You, both of us heroes together. He nods, then continues, as if self-evident. All heroes have statues, but no inscriptions, words. He shudders and makes a semicircle in the air, as if to ward off evil. Well, it's a first statue of me and Knock Knock. I like it. Knock Knock nods proudly. Of course you like it. It's perfect. He appraises the two statues, judging them side by side. Even got height right. Wait, you actually think... never mind. Knock Knock suddenly turns to you, mimicking what you suddenly realize is the pose these statues are in. Ready to step? Just point the way. 2 heroes against big beasts of the stolen lands. He pauses, then leans in. What you handle bigger beasts. Knock Knock watch. It's perfect. Knock Knock be true hero. This speaking Knock Knock meeting attacking. You happy Knock Knock allows you to travel with him. Bye Amiri, we are taking Knock Knock. King Knock Knock kicked me once. So strong. Good king. A crude statue of what seems to be Knock Knock and you. So I guess that was... We can cross this task off our list. There is nothing else in the description. What does Knock Knock's description say now? There's a true hero. After defeating the vicious Barkest who took a form of a late Goblin King, Knock Knock seemed to find his own way of being a hero. Not in a form he sought to be, but in being loyal to Lakium and her kingdom. And I must admit that while his attitude didn't change much, Knock Knock has grown. I'm ready to trust him watching my back in fights, knowing that he'll be there when we need him. So Knock Knock is loyal to us. Where does that minus come from? Encumbrance. Why is he encumbered? Hmm. Stretch already. The timing of that isn't like as I expected it to be. Ah. No, it required a stretch. I have eaten already. I don't need any sandwiches. My stomach is full. Does your body need sandwiches? Have you had your breakfast? But what next? Oh, we could go back to the capital and talk to Knock Knock. My human body needs to do a sick-ass backflip. Yeah, that's correct. It does need to do that. I think so, because I should exercise more. Backflips are exercising. I'm afraid my human body doesn't know how to do that though. Unfortunately. What happened? Heroes remains. Local dwarves claim that one of their own renowned monster hunter has perished in the Queen's domain, together with an invaluable family relic. The leader of the clan requests permission to find his kin's remains and return them to his family. Must DM you my banking details. If my human body does that, I will be angry at it. Just today I sent an application to get some money from the government for being unemployed. Your turn with the human body. No, it's mine. I need it. You can use your other human body. I can't use any others. I can only use this one. I wish I could use more human bodies, but nope. Only this one. Stolen's. That would be so much cooler, but I want a body that has functioning hands or something that I can use for using computers. And I don't know if there are dinosaurs that have a body structure that would be good for that. Maybe. That would take some getting used to, I think. It has taken me a lot of time to get used to using human hands. How many fingers do velociraptors have? They are pretty big and clunky, aren't they? Hello, Knock Knock. Knock Knock doesn't have anything new to say. I'm disappointed. There should have been something new to say. In the library I found a book. 3 clawed fingers on each volume. That's less than 4. Difficult to play violin. Oh yeah, I found a book in the library, which shouldn't be surprising because it's a library, but it was the Mage the Awakening source book. I want to read it. I've been wanting to get the Changeling the Lost book, but it's so difficult to get here. But turns out my library network does have that book available in some other libraries. I think they had like maybe 1 or 3, 1 or up to 3 copies of the book. Maybe some older versions and a new one. So maybe I will get a book like that in my hands someday, but maybe I can't own one. Yet. I'm going to sell these pelts. They are so heavy. I find the World of Darkness lore pretty interesting. But with all the chemistry I have still to read this week and the calculations to make, I won't have time for that much. I did still borrow the book from the library. I hope I'll get to read it too. Of evasion, bargain in a demon. So many belts and everything. Vast intelligence. What do I do with +4 vast intelligence headband if I have +6 one? Inspired wisdom +2. Platinum. For what? Why do you need it? Yeah, but for what? What do you use it for? Is it currency? Or is it a material? Mm-hmm. Going to sell those things. Full plate. Last plate of afterlife. Which one of these is better? That one, I think. I don't think I need that. Acid resistance. Nice, but I don't know. Battlemaster's Blade. Grants its wearer ability to cast greater heroism. 13. And it's full plate. I think that's better than this one. Definitely. And only Valerie will be wearing a full... full plate. Now we have some more money again and a bit less stuff to carry. I think we could tie ourselves up to the kingdom management for a little bit. Maybe. There's still a lot of this month left in the game. Old Councilor's endeavors. I could do that. Yes, let's do that. And it was, of course, a success. Disaster. The treasurer has been unable to entice the hematomancer with gold. As a true scholar, she cares only for her research. I feel for the hematomancer. Ugh, another disaster. Despite training long and hard with the best fighters in the kingdom, the young woman was unable to place highly in the competition. Failure. I didn't roll very well. If there are a lot more failures, I might roll again. The warden grew suspicious and ordered that the scientist be arrested. However, the old man summoned a mighty demon and fled. The guards quickly defeated the monster, but the mad mage had already disappeared. That... Another failure! Seriously? Erasmus priests have been unable to reach the soul of the deceased dwarf or discover where his remains might lie. Well, that didn't require rolling. All of them failed. I'm gonna be the scum of the earth. Let's load this. Let's try again. There should be at least one success, please. Give me a success. Maybe there was one now since I got a hint from Steam. This succeeded. No. Wonderful. The treasurer promised the hematomancer respect and untold riches. And it worked. Even scholars can be enticed by fine wine, exquisite food, and lavish clothing. The gnome has all but forgotten about her research, but she sends flowery letters to his colleagues telling them of the wonders of this magnificent realm. So much better. Well, that failed again. Now this one also succeeded. Huh. The warden agreed and ordered the old man seized in the middle of the night as he slept. The scientist turned out to be a Chalaxian mage. In his belongings they found vials of demonic blood, which he was planning to infuse his subjects with. The warden gave him up to Andoran for a bounty. And a failure. Erasmus priests have been unable to reach the soul of the deceased dwarf or discover where his remains might lie. That's done. Okay, excellent. Sana has more skill training available. And what's going on? There's the military unrest still. Raisin thieves. No, not again! The treasury has been robbed. Thieves broke into the treasury at night and carried away many valuables. This brazen crime cannot go unpunished. It's not just the treasury's reputation in the line, but the reputation of the whole kingdom. The wrath of the forest. Woodcutters have encroached on a sacred grove, stoking the wrath of some treants who reside there. The enraged giants are now attacking anyone who enters the forest. Someone must make peace with the keepers of the grove, or find another way to deal with them. Another problem. Court intrigue. A treasurer from one of the neighboring countries has entered the borders of the kingdom on his way home from a business trip. Yesterday a letter arrived at the castle in which the country's councillor asks that his colleague be made to disappear, with the evidence pointing towards bandits. Yeah, equal, yeah. So many problems. Oh, it's Hell Knights. Again. Hell Knights from Fort Inevitable, which is ruled by the Order of the Pike, are invading the region to bring it to heel. They are conducting judgments and executing people however they see fit. This is absolutely unacceptable. Yeah. And another problem. There are numerous barbarians in the kingdom's prisons, among them participants in failed raids and members of defeated gangs. A group of Khelids have arrived in the region, friends and families of the prisoners, here to offer ransom in gold, iron or other service. And Jubilost is waiting. And Councillor is waiting. Let's see about the people in the throne room first. It's Tristian. There are more and more workers in the kingdom, and our farmers require plots of fruitful soil. The ordinary people regard you as their defender against the iniquity of the merchants, and they have come to you with a request. Your subjects wish to clear and plough some nearby oak groves, where wealthy men, both local and Brevan, have hunted in sport for many years. The merchants won't like it, but I'm sure you can see that food for the children and the elderly is far more important than sports for the idle. Wouldn't you agree? Fine. I can deny nothing from you. The land must bear fruit and feed people, not amuse a crowd of wealthy crooks. Allow the peasants to plough these new fields. You are merciful. The people will never forget who granted them the land for their honest labor. I hope they won't forget. You do remember our little adventure with the Fey Lords and their inconsequent debates. Damn them. Before you ask, by damn them, I mean both the debates and the Lords. Anyway, I've been thinking about that dreadful verbiage we received as a reward for the trials. The answer to the question about the fate of the gnome race. Allow me to remind you of the text. Numbers will help you on your way. One of them is 5th in 10. It will be easy to find if you read. Who opened the road for the ancient dead man and his black-feathered messenger? The second is a dozen times in a dozen, and is thrice the number of those who lost their faces. Don't try to guess it now. It is not yet time. Wait until he who is born twice will twice be defeated. Put the two numbers together. When the moon leaves her path near the waters of the Candlemere, Find the one who will open the secret. Oh crap. Not a single reasonable creature would spend valuable time solving this sort of phrase means. If only someone knew how much effort it required to treat the matter seriously. But it paid off. It is obvious that the part about opened the road for the ancient dead man and his black-feathered messenger refers to Vilas Gunderson, who awaked Mordecai. This guess led me to think. Well, obviously that part about he who is born twice will twice be defeated referred to Amok. Exactly. We couldn't have known that at the time of the debates, because we hadn't even met Amok yet. Which makes me wonder who this respected host might be. But that's neither here nor there. So, what do we know? The riddle recommends we start looking after the twice born is twice defeated, and that's happened. The other part tries the number of those who lost their faces. That's also only clear now. It's 24, 3 times the number of the defaced sisters there were. But the rest. What does it mean when the moon leaves her path? And how does a dozen times in a dozen equate to 24? I'll have to study some astronomy reference books and write to some priests of Desna that I'm acquainted with. It's probably about some rare celestial phenomenon. Take the duck and then the bag of feed and take the duck back with you. Then the fox. Ah, I meant to ask you to deal with the first part of the riddle. The one about Vilas Gunderson. Remember the riddle. We don't need to find him or talk to him. Just read him. Here is what I think it means. I discovered that the poor fellow wrote and published a few horrendous books. Perhaps the answer is written in one of them. The very thought of digging through that parody of literature is disgusting. I'd very much appreciate, some help. Perhaps some book lover in the city will have a volume or two of his work. Do you think a dozen times in a dozen is about something that happens every month? There's a 24th day in every month, and there are 12 of them in a year. Jubilost looks at you with suspicion. Everything can't be that simple. Or can it? With the Fae, you never know. Well, it's a good guess, but it still doesn't spare us the need to look at the dreadful books. Alright, I will look for Gunderson's books and try to make some sense of them. Good luck on this difficult quest. I remind you, the drill is... It feels like my tongue doesn't work. I remind you, the riddle says we need to find something 5th in 10, and somehow related to Gunderson's writing. We put it together with the number 24 and go to the Candlemere, when the moon leaves her path. I hope this isn't some elaborate fake prank, because if it is, I won't have to do any more research to understand what made the gnomes leave the first world. It was the stinking neighbors. Yes, you are correct in that. And I did that. You just couldn't see it. I can't put my tongue out. Like some fancy VTuber models can. I haven't made that function because my tools can't track it. Nasriel bows ceremoniously. In accordance with our agreement, I have brought you a gift which serves as payment for your protection. Yes, thank you, Nasriel. I'm doing my best to serve you. pull out like a cartoon character. Does that help? I don't wanna touch my tongue with my dirty paws. Does it help? What's the point then? So 24th day. I'm supposed to not do it. Yes. Don't torture your human body. It will not work properly if you torture it too much. Am I not always? Oh, Octavia is still taken for 5 more days. It's fine. Okay, who can do this? Jubilost would be the best for this. Military unrest. He's the only one who can do this. She's the only one for this. Court intrigue. I think maybe Chetal. I might need him for something else. Christian has the best chance for that. But I guess he will have to do that other thing. This was Octavius. Yes. I have one crisis point. Where should I put it? Either for Chetal's or Ekun's thing. Stability, espionage. I want more espionage, so espionage. Go deal with the problems, my minions. Support. I don't think we have the time at the moment for those. All right. Things are happening. We should be getting the book for that thing Jubilost needs. Door to nowhere. The host's riddle says that we need to find something 1510, which would supposedly be easy if we read Vilas Gunderson, the poor adventure hunter who released Waterguy. Vilas is the author of several books, and the answer is probably related to this. We'll look in the city. Somebody must have a book or two. Yeah, I think there was that book lady. There in the middle of the marketplace, selling books. Day and night. Every day. 7 days a week. 24 hours a day. So diligent. None of the shopkeepers sleep. Or at least they don't when I'm present. Maybe there is somebody who goes and wakes them up when I leave the leave the throne room. Ah, there she is. Hello. The plump book peddler gives you a gap-toothed grin. Good day, your highness. Tessie, do you have any books by Vilas Gunderson? Pardon me, your highness. I once took a couple of his books with me, and I dragged them around for 3 years till someone bought them. For a pittance, skindling. Won't be easy to finding the works of that scribbler. Maybe someone in town has some. What? She doesn't have those books. Ah, stretch. Stretch done. Oh. Getting up made me a bit dizzy. Human bodies are so weak. I wonder if it would be possible to get... What kind of body would be the best kind? How to save with talks? Reich Hills Publishing. Human body must eat a dead bird for protein. Yeah. It has eaten some dead birds today. Also some dead fish. And plants. A lot of dead things. Ugh. Why do we have to eat dead things? Adventures. I guess she really didn't have any. What about Saki? Omio West, do you have any books? Are you Aryan? No, not a book I'm looking for. So not this one. Hello, Goblin. You be good queen. Goblins will make great songs about you when you die. Hello, Jubilast. Jubilast raises his head and closes his notebook. Oh, it's you. How can I help you? Bye. I need those books. Let's see. Do you have any books? 5 packs. During then. That's Villas Canderson's book. Valor and Honor. 10 adventures. Maybe that's the book we are looking for. Let's take it. Mm-hmm. 8. Table of Contents. 10 Adventures of the Splendid Villas Canderson in Absalom. From the author, page 2. Prologue, page 36. Adventure 1. The Fearless Rescue of a Lone, Tempting Beauty, page 40. Adventure 2. Visiting the Beauty, page 117. Skillful Illustrations, page 300 to 320. I wonder what kind of skillful illustrations does it have. Adventure 3. Running from the Beauty's Enraged Spouse, page 321. Adventure 4. Hiding in the Catacombs, Adventure 5. In the Corner of the Tavern. Some recipes, food and drinks studied by the author during his attempts to hide in the tavern. What did the journal say? The host's riddle says that we need to find something 5th in 10, which would supposedly be easy if we read Vilas Gandesen, the poor adventurer hunter who released Mordecai. Vilas is the author of several books, and the answer is probably related to this. I think. Well, that has 10 adventures, so 5th adventure, what was it? Adventure 5, In the Corner of the Tavern, page 500. In the corner of the tavern. You be lost. I found a book. I found Ganderson's book. The one we were looking for, I think. Let me see. Jubilost stares into the pages. It is a good thing I'm not a follower of Shellen. Alright, throw this thing into the fire right now. And throw the deity's wrath. Just look at this language. Shivering, she clung to my shoulder and whispered. Vilas, you are my only hope. Only your well-developed adventuring skills, your daring mind, merciless eloquence, and shameless courage can save a poor girl like me. But I digress. We need something that's 5th in 10. Obviously, it's about the 5th adventure from this book. The name of the chapter is In the Corner of the Tavern. Sounds like a place, but which tavern is it? The nearest one? And who or what should we look for there? Wait, we know the place. The tavern. And a number. 24. You reasonably assume that 24 is the day of the month. We have a time and place. I propose we meet at the Capital Tavern on the next 24th and see what happens. The quest continues. The next 24th. It's pretty soon. Shall we just rest until then or what? We could run around a bit. Did we have any open quests? I think we maybe don't even have any. Annexation, Onslaught, Region Upgrade, Simple Favor, Magical Prison, Ravenous Queen. I'm your highness. Let's go adventuring a little bit. I want to take her with me. She hasn't been with me in a while. Again. Her attire doesn't feel the twitch. TOS. Her shirt shows underboob. Oh no. We could do that, but it takes 14 days, so we can't do that. No doing that. However, luckily, these days we know how to teleport between the cities. So we could go maybe here. See what's in there. It's a copper mine. I wish it was mine. Actually very lax about that kind of thing. Oh yeah. It's lax in that way that, well, it won't protect you unless you follow the rules. I hope I won't get any haters. Let's see what's in here. Pause. Gargoyle from Frost tribe. What is that thing? Is it a sword by just banning them? Could be. Let's hope we don't have to worry about that. We are out of our area. Did Lindsay have that spell for making us all
Yes, I'm still here.
immune to poison? Oh, Harry did have that. Is there more than that one? Huh? There's more than one. Curious. I wonder how tough they are. Are they coming for us? There's one. Maybe I should just throw some skeletons there.
Let's finish them quick.
I was too slow. I can still do it. Go, skeletons, go. Was it scary? Destructive aura. All attacks made against targets in this aura, including you, gain a moral bonus on damage equal to half your level in the class that gave you access to this domain. Or I could just pray. Oh, bless us. Let's bless us. I haven't touched Harim's spellbook since the last level up, I think. Maybe. I should look at it. Go bite. Think of something nice. Mask your serious ones. How about greatness and some good hope? I should have done haste instead, I think. Too late. I was too hasty. What kind of arrows would work against that one? Ultrasound.
I'm glad you get.
Oh sad, it didn't die. I tried my hardest, but no.
Tear them apart!
That didn't die either. Out of arrow, kind of gold. Bow. It's dead. No, I could do haste. Haste, haste, haste. It's a good thing to have. The skeletons are more effective. I'll just take everything. What did they see? Did they see something? I don't see anything.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Yes, I think we could do it still within the haste. Good. Let's kill all these gargoyles.
Cannot hide from me. No strike wasted.
Ooh. I would have thought gargoyles are made of some kind of stone material, but that looks quite bloody and bony. I'm very surprised. More things to beat. There they come. Maybe I should make more skeletons too. Or not. Come on, gargoyles. Let me kill you. All. It's done and delicious.
They go down!
Ba-ba-ba-da-dum. I think it must... The next chapter has to start in this game soon. Cat's Grace. Lightning Tune. Deadly Aim.
Serves you right.
Not fun shooting that thing. Valerie.
Let us strike as one.
can't
Do
reach.
not falter.
I
Onward.
should have moved Lindsay. Curses. We'll get at least closer.
Stay behind me.
Do we make more skeletons? I wonder if Circle of Death works on those things or not. Would be nice to try it. Where's the line for that? I can't do it. My useless diamond dust. It's collecting dust in my pockets. But I could summon monster. What should I summon? Pokemon. 1d4. I'll summon those. Just to they are just some guys. Ralani. Indeed. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. Bone shaker? Do they have bones? Yes, they do. Like that bloody splatter shows. There they come in a nice line. My skeleton! How could they? They hit pretty hard. We need to make more skeletons.
Nowhere to run.
Maybe Egon should step back a little bit. Why were those just standing there? Why are they not coming at us? Which one to bite? Which one looks more delicious? That one. I guess it wasn't delicious enough. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, my lovelies. Lindsay, what's this? Frightening to... Joyful rapture. That's so good. That's so good, but we don't need it now.
You
Just
deserved
shoot.
it. I'm writing you out of our story.
Please do.
Let us strike as one.
Valerie is so weak. More skeletons? I'm not out of skeletons yet. My good skeletons. Those guys are so useless at the beginning of the fight. No. Divine favor. Cure light wounds. Bone shatter. Let's do that. Not very useful. Soon you should be shooting these guys here. My friends can finish these guys. You can start shooting the others.
Aim true.
Good, Ekun. Good boy. My poor skeleton. It died. So cruel. There are too many things here. Can't bite.
Bring it.
You missed. Don't miss. Kill that thing. Well, it's dead. Go skeletons. There they go. Things to
Any
shoot.
last wishes?
Maybe I should have gone closer to support my skeletons better. I could make more of those lovelies, but I could also try this one. I wonder if it affects them. Well, they saved. evades. They evaded. How could they? It was my lovely fire spell. They should have bathed in it. Bathed in my fire. In front of me I have an actual cup of tea. Which is not good at this time of the day. Sunny appeared. Why couldn't she appear in my room? Damn it. I don't think this is fair. Any more ranged attacks? No. Ugh. Farm. I'm gonna go there. At least she didn't surprise you by licking you. Isn't that also what dogs like to do? Surprise licks.
I grant you death. Yourself exposed.
So it isn't surprising anymore when she does that.
Tear them apart!
And they are done. Let's take that treasure too.
Look ahead.
A stone! Why are the weapons like this hidden under that stone? I don't want them. Enemies? Enemy? Oh, they are up there. Will my haste last?
And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me.
Why is Egun first? It's my... Ah, that's why. The order should be more like this. Damn it. You should heal Egun, Lindsay. You have good spells for that, right?
Esmo, Axe, yes.
Eldritch Chieftain. So that's why that one talked. It's interesting. Who to shoot first? Who is this? This one. We should shoot this one first.
Cannot hide from me.
Don't miss. The gargoyle was right next to you, Ekman. How could you miss? Stretch again. Stretch. I have stretched. Maybe I should also stretch my tongue. I did. And Harim, you should heal Ekun. Can't you do it? Well, if you can't, then just pray. Let's pray this goes well. Wait. So good. Gargoyle flesh. I'll do this. Are you raged? She's raged.
They go down!
Oh, my extra barbarians. 100. They are effective.
Do not fall back!
My minions are so far away. Should I make more? Should I... How many rounds was that? 2 rounds. Two more rounds. Well, let's make more skeletons in that case. We're gonna make them all fast. That wasn't too bad. And Lindsay could also cast haste. Maybe I'll just have Lindsay cast it. Now that we are, together, like this. So those skeletons can run over there. Turkey or bologna sandwich. Both sound pretty delicious. I won't be eating anything except maybe a sandwich or something anymore today. I had sushi for lunch before I went to the library. Still casting spells. You could shoot that one.
Nowhere to run.
Do you like pasta? Pasta is like... It's really easy to make, and you only have to boil it a bit. Like noodles. They are the kind of food that I can sometimes eat, but then I get fed up with them. And then I can't eat them anymore. In a long while. So many misses. Critical. Good boy, Okbo. Good boy. Wait, I had these weird fellows. Barbarians. Oh, nice. It's dead. Can you still move? There's one dead. One there. That should die. It's dead.
Onwards!
That should die soon too. Go skeletons, go! You love pasta. Do you have a favorite kind? Sponge. Yeah, it's just 24. And let's just
This is
shoot.
where I step in.
Oh, I used my move. Mom's spaghetti. That's fair.
I aim true.
I like it with pesto and what are those? Pine nuts? I don't know. It's also super easy to make if you just have the ingredients. Cheese stuffed tortellini. That's good too. Oh, my extra barbarian. And I guess they are done. Nothing else here. Piece of sky metal. I guess we have cleared this place. What an odd little place. Just some gargoyles. And we just came here to there where they live and slaughtered them all. Poor gargoyles. We are such murderers. They didn't even do anything to us. Except fight back a little bit, but that was only a little bit. It wasn't much use. And the day is still the 21st. Should we go in that direction a little bit? A little bit more? Here? There are... Wicked Hill, Mysterious Shrine. There's another one of those mysterious shrines. Enemies! Yes! More money. Enemies means money. Poisonous Hydra. Well, luckily we are immune to poison in our own area. I wanna try this. Can I do this? I'm gonna start with it. Well, they are almost dead already. There's Valerie, there's Amiri. And you should also charge. And it should, I know.
Good, you dead.
What a tough fight. Maybe it was a bit of an overkill to use the use the circle of death here, but it already happened. I wanted to try it. I so rarely get the chance. The circle is so wide and I don't want my friends to be in it. I don't want to kill my friends accidentally. Serpent Trail. Wicked Field. Fossil Fields. Let's go to this little... Wait. There is a place. A chain of stone pillars that vaguely resemble a colossal wrinkled fingers emerging from the ground. Well, we were going to the village. Let's spend the night here. Then we can go to the... Go to that place. And then we can teleport back home. Did this place have anyone notable? Trader... Priest... No. There is nobody here. Why not? And how much time did that take? 8 hours. 8 good hours of sleep. It would be so good to sleep exactly 8 hours every night. It would be so nice to have that kind of option, like use this slider to decide how long you'll sleep. And then you would just sleep that much. It would be so nice. Save and see what's in there. Something that doesn't take many days, I hope. Just a little bit. There are 2 parts. Let's go here first. Takes us up. Up. What is this place? Why is there nobody here? Is there some big monster maybe? Maybe there's some big monster. There's a cave. But nobody's home. Hatred! Ferocious Smilodon. Huh.
To victory!
That is ferocious. Lindsay almost died. How could you?
Bring it!
Is raged already, I think. Rain. Rage. Yes. No need to use my own rage. Lindsay, you need to take steps back. And also sing. What kind of song did you sing? Greatness is nice. And let's haste us. And let's hope that Smilodon is not going after Lindsay again. Fight. And you can shoot. What's this? Chameleon Stride. One Strider, that's crazy.
You cannot hide from me.
That was almost all of the HP already. You would just bonk. Make it repent. And that was that. You didn't skin it. What is this? Enforcer's robe. Show me what that is. Enforcer's robe. Dodge bonus to AC and plus 5 bonus to unarmed attack and damage. Can be worn only by a monk of lawful evil alignment. I don't have such monks. I don't have any monks. Any tribal fetishes? I guess maybe this place doesn't have anything else. We've been hunting the random enemies so much. Perhaps this means that we are going back to the capital. Let's have some water. I don't think there was... We could save and move into Pitax's area a little bit. Just a little peek. There's someone. Maybe Pitaxian guards. Our road once again led us to the border of Pitax, where bandits, unconcerned for the law, often lie in wait for innocent victims. Imagine how surprised we were when, instead of bandits, we bumped into a guard patrol. Could it be that King Iroveti was determined to restore order along this border? I've seen all sorts of miracles, but this would be hard to believe. The guard kindly informed us that the borders were closed due to a travel ban. This was not because of a war or plague, but because of the celebration. The kingdom was preparing for the Rushlight tournament, and the king was busy giving personal consultations to painters, artists, and masters of the stage, who would be responsible for the event. The queen and I exchanged smiles. Too bad for the poor artists. According to the guard, the king ordered the borders closed to keep secret the details of his coming triumph. The guardsmen were polite but adamant. Fortunately, we had no reason to challenge him and fight our way into Pitax. Before someone could disgrace us with an ignorant question about the tournament, I gave my friends a short lecture. Trying to avoid overcomplicated vocabulary, I explained that the tournament was founded by King Iroveti and is held on the Rushlight River. All sorts of champions gather from across the river kingdoms. There they compete in fishing, a highly respected talent in those parts. The art of boasting, the skill of fighting, when you are so drunk that you can hardly stand on your feet. I still don't understand why everyone thinks it's so funny. There are many other interesting competitions in the same vein. The queen specifically asked what would happen if we violated the ban. The guard frowned. Most probably we'd have a fight, and you would win. Then a diplomatic crisis would follow, and in any case, you'd be expelled from Pitax. We discussed the situation and decided there was no need to derail our relations with Pitax without a good reason. Unable to stop myself, I blurted out. Could it be that the true reason for this ban is to prevent King Iroveti's subjects from leaving the country? The gods spared no effort to assure us that this was just a rumor and speculation coming from unproven sources. But, of course, we knew full well that it was no rumor. In fact, many refugees had fled Iroveti's kingdom to find a new home in our lands. I myself am a living proof of that. Having no reason to violate the ban, we turned back. Well, now we have checked Pitax's borders. I guess we should go back to the capital, because soon it is time to go to the tavern, the corner of the tavern. Here we are at the capital again. And that's the goblin quarters. We should rest. I wonder if my dear Knock Knock is here, but looks like he's not. He's not here. We are going to rest. And nothing happened, right? What time is it? The next day we should go to the tavern. So maybe we should just rest some more. Can we rest some more? We can. Rest took one day. Now we can go to the tavern. Let's go. Tavern awaits. Or it should. Yes, it's the 24th. No, I could have gone straight to the tavern. Damn it. But we can walk there. It doesn't take that much more time. There is no statue. They worked so hard on making this statue before, but now there is no statue. Into the capital tavern. Let's go. Why did they destroy it? Where did they put it? There are goblins in the corner. Any other corners? Who is this? Luna. Looks like an Aasimar. Like me. Let's go see. Hey there, Jubilost. Looks like that's our moon. I'd like to know what leaving her path means to her, and more importantly, how all this is related to the story of the gnomes. I hope you're about to find out. Jubilos clears his throat to attract her attention. A girl with unusual silver-grey hair is looking gloomily into her mug of ale. As she notices Jubilos clearing his throat, she raises her face and brightens. Oh, hey! They told me that the Queen of Solakilandia walks the streets and feasts with everyone at the taverns, but I never believed it. Oh, forgive me, Your Highness. I am Luna Ketari. You have an unusual name. I was born with bright silver hair. The midwives never saw an Asima before. They were frightened, but my mother, not a bit. She said her daughter's hair was silver like the moon, which meant I was blessed by Desna, hence the name. Actually, I've always been drawn to faraway countries, like anyone touched by the moon goddess, but I've never been beyond the river kingdoms. Luna sighs. Tell us about yourself. I am a messenger. I deliver correspondence from Prevoy to Mivon and back. Usually reports about a rich merchant's underlings and his orders for them. My parents live in Prevoy, and the girl I love in Mivon. I've always dreamt of becoming a traveler, but that's no easy for the daughter of a weaver and a washerwoman. I was glad to find this messenger job, though. I thought that was pretty lucky, but now I'm traveling the same road over and over every month. I even sit right here in your tavern on the 24th of every month, right on schedule. The monotony is driving me to tears, but what can I do? I can't be everywhere at once, and I can't stand the thought of settling down. What about your girlfriend? Jubilost, who was listening surprisingly carefully, leans over to you and says quietly, Do you see it now? When Moon leaves her path, it's another part of the riddle. It looks like we need to somehow convince our new friend to quit her well-trodden path and set off somewhere new. Plus, it would be good for her. The same road each month. If I were her, I'd have drowned myself a long time ago, if I didn't bleach sooner. Well. If this life troubles you, something should be changed. Your family and friends want you happy, not exhausted and hating your existence. You speak with such confidence. It is true you came to the Stolen Lands as no one. Is it true you came to the Stolen Lands as no one and made yourself queen by your own persistence and skill? I've heard so many stories. Your Highness, I wouldn't have taken this advice from anyone but you, but I've just decided I'm going to travel. And I hope not alone. We'll surely be able to earn a piece of bread together. Please take this. It's a relic my family received from an elven ancestor. According to the family legend, the one who deciphers the map will find three things. An incredibly sad secret, a true treasure, and a door to another world, which will never open again. The entrance to a certain dungeon is marked here, but there's nothing to say where to go looking. You're a queen, with all the best scientists and travelers serving you. Surely they'll be able to read this map. Thank you again. Now I have to go. And there she goes. Ha! Moon has left her path. But now who can explain to me why the host didn't simply tell us? Go to the dungeon located here. Why make us run around in circles? But let's have a look at this map. What do we have here? Why, I recognize the area around Candlemere at first glance. There are ruins in this area. This dungeon must contain the traces of the very first gnomes to visit Golarion. Well, Our goal is clear. Now we need only achieve it. Yay from Luna's map has been revealed. Now stretch again. Stretch! Stretched. I have stretched. Since Sunday I have had this. My neck has been hurting a bit. It has gotten better every day. But it still hasn't recovered properly. What the? Why do I have this option? Welcome, Your Highness. Elena, I need to find a rare book. Do you know where in the city I should look? You've probably asked the vendors, haven't you? If not, then do that. And if you have... Oh, I know who you should ask. Talk to Wordle, the blacksmith. He's quite a reader. Can't live a day without a book. Show us what treats you have. Arrow God. Neck replacement. Yeah, perhaps. Perhaps I should go steal someone's neck. Should I just sell this? I don't have any monks anyway, so yeah. Money is better. What's this? Bear rug inn. The giant owl bear rug. It's you, imp. Are you going to stream soon? We could go straight to that dungeon. Thanks for stopping by. So we'll need Jubilus. This is an alright party for now. But where is the... What Lake Silverstep? Oh, the chest of genuine gemstones. I was supposed to find somebody named Ollie, but I don't know where. Where I should look? Maybe Dragonleaf Gulch? Not for very long. I think about 20 minutes more. So I will probably stop by a stream later. Ah, that's the spot. This is my regular Thursday schedule. Like, I have been trying to keep the schedule of doing a stream in the afternoon on Tuesdays and in the evening on Thursdays. And a bit more random streams otherwise. I don't want to end that there. I needed to go here. Did I save? I think I saved. Let's go. It's the first world. Yeah, we are to be lost. Did you see that? Someone wrote the end on one of the walls near the entrance in blue paint. Look, I have blue paint. We can paint your hair and faces. That won't help. We are bleaching on the inside, not the outside. No, this is not the end. We have to believe. We will open this door. If only Xay made it, she will get us back home. She will. We shouldn't have agreed to this game. No, we'll never be able to return. Ever. And this is Xay's ghost. A flickering shadow stands before you, trembling and chanting something indistinct. In its silhouette, you barely recognize the figure of a gnome girl dressed in rags. No, no, we need to try again. The door will open. I promised them. I promised. Who are you, ghost? The ghost seems not to pay any attention to you. I promised them. I promised them. To open this door, to return everyone home. Bursting into a long and bleak laugh, the ghost makes a move, as if she wants to run away, but then freezes and gives you an eerily attentive look. Who am I? I'm Xay, a wizard. I am the one who brought everyone here. This place. Once the Lantern King himself opened a gate from his dominion to Golarion here. He abandoned this road, but I thought I could open the portal again, or ask for help from an eldest, return all of us home. I was wrong. The door didn't open. We all lost color, one by one. Poor creature. You should not have relied on the mercy of the gods. So you are one of the gnomes from the first world. What happened to you? The ghost lets out a strange sound, half moan, half dull laughter. I lived long life there, in the first world. Many long lives. I traveled. I created. I danced up on the edge of the abyss and fell into the clouds. I died to be born again, with none of my strengths and skills, but with all the memories of the wonders I'd seen. But eternity can become tedious, even for a soul that's forever young. Many old gnomes suffered it even before we knew what the bleaching was. Sooner or later, there's not enough novelty anymore, so we all grew fascinated with a new game, death. One of the eldest created it. Of course, he was just borrowing it based on his observations of the true gods. He drew a string from the river of souls and created his own little circle of births, deaths, and judgments. Imitating the almighty Pharasma, he judged the souls that he owned and determined their further paths. It was so new, so exciting. Many gnomes volunteered. If not us, then who? But those who take from the goddess of death must be ready for the consequences. The Lady of Graves brought her wrath upon this creative eldest. He was stripped of his power and forever doomed to serve in her court. And we gnomes, we were torn from the first world and bound to the river of souls, like all creatures of the material plane. Thereafter we lived like the rest, died like the rest, and learned all the pain of the bleaching. Our game had become can't speak again. Had become our real... Why is reality so difficult to say? Our game had become our reality, and no longer could we tire of its fun and return to another one.
Foolish entertainment, closure, imminence. This is a story worth coming a long way for. I shall save it in my heart.
Jubilost looks at the ghost, shaken. It seems to be one of those rare moments that the gift of speech is lost to him. But this is not at all how I supposed it happened. Respect it, say. I understand that your condition does not allow for long conversations, but perhaps you could tell me. The ghost listens to him with eerie attention. Of course I could. I could do many things. I tried many ways to open the portal. Everything except a sacrifice. A little blood would come in handy.
Will prevail.
I see. So we should bring the blood. They are ghosts. I hate ghosts. They steal your levels. Are there just two ghosts? Well, Jubilost has restoration. Well, technically I'm a ghost myself. So I can hate them. It should be allowed. It's not falling.
Nowhere to run.
Thank you for dying, ghost. This one is not dead yet. And I can't summon skeletons before. Well, but I can summon these barbarians. That's great. Go, barbarians. Good barbarian.
Stay behind me.
Do I need skeletons? I think I probably don't need more skeletons here. And I could have casted Destroy Undead. How do I keep my voice from dying? I drink lots of water and tea. It hasn't died yet. I have like a half liter water bottle here next to me. And I have already finished a couple of glasses of water and one very large cup of tea. Yodeler. Yes. I have the voice for that, definitely. Oh, let's do damage undead. We don't even have Chadal. Nine damage. Pitiful. Who is this that appeared? The ghost freezes, holds herself by the shoulders and sways back and forth, repeating over and over. I promised! I promised! I promised! That's rather a foolish performance, little ghost. You've staged a fine series of foolish performances. The playing the game of death, contacting an eldest not known for his mercy, trying to open a door that leads nowhere. But who are we addressing? Greetings, Lagium. And of course you, most persistent of researchers. We see you solved our riddle. Jubilost folds his hands on his chest. We did. I might still fail to understand why you sent us the long way around instead of just telling us everything from the beginning. Some truths must be discovered to be known, or seen with your own eyes. The host nods at the pile of gnome bones and the shivering ghost. Good questions, all of these. But why are you here, host? Right question at last, what the? Right question at last. As I suspect you've realized, there's no way to save all the gnomes from the bleaching. You cannot return to the first world and restore their connection to their homeland. And even if there were a sufficiently desperate and powerful creature ready to do it, their actions would not be looked on mercifully by the Lady of the Graves. Though it cannot be done for all, it can still be done for one. We are ready to offer this gift as a token of our appreciation for your exciting adventure and your solution to the riddle. Do you hear, Sir Jubilost? You personally may become reconnected to the first world. You won't be entirely protected from death if you remain in Golarion, but you will be forever spared from the bleaching. Whenever you visit the first world, which we are aware you desire passionately, then you'll be as immortal as any fae. Jubilost fixes his glasses nervously. It's the only chink in his nonchalant facade. It's facade or facade? Facade. If this gift cannot help the whole gnome race, then I have no need of it. Of course, I am not immune to vanity, but I've always been ready to share the burden of mortality with the others who bear it on their shoulders. I'll even keep wearing these stupid glasses. I'll survive without the immortality of the first world and face the bleaching when it comes, as all gnomes have done before me. Second version. Facade? Facade. It might be. I also have a Naila avatar, but she's in a human form. Maybe I should take lawful good because I need more lawfulness. Although neutral is good also. Lawful or neutral? Yes, she does. She is an imaginary being. So technically she could be any shape I want her to be. But I like owls, so she's usually owl shaped. I want. Right. Let's take lawful good option. You are doing the right thing, Jubilost. Principles are principles. I'm glad we understand each other. Well, my decision isn't changing. I decline the gift of the eldest. Santa owes you money. Have you been buying gifts on his behalf? We aren't easy to surprise, but you've managed it. Very well, a rejection is a rejection, but gifts of the eldest are not so easy to withdraw from the world. They must find an owner somewhere, one way or another. So, what should we do? To whom shall we grant what has been promised? The living gnome or say. He sent you an email about some Nigerian gold. I see. Santa is so naughty. Maybe the gift will help say that exhausted ghost deserves some peace. That's a worthy idea. What do you say, host? Can you grant the ghost peace instead of giving me immortality and everything that goes along with it? 1000-year-old insane ghosts again. Well, why not? But we will do so much more than simply give her peace. You'd be surprised how little difference there is between nowhere and here and now. She will open her door, just when she was always meant to. You have rejected the gift, Jubilost Not Trouble, but we will not leave you without any reward at all. We offer you a trifle. Trifle? The chance to sometimes glimpse eternity in the corner of your eye, just as we do. Now you can remember the history of things. Those who wander searching for mysteries and ancient relics might find this skill useful. And now, farewell. When you finally succumb to the bleaching, you may remember this moment. I wonder what you think then. Only time knows. Yes. I can't believe it. I can feel it again. The first world. Our home. I don't know if I can save you from death, my friends, but at least we will die at home. There they go. And here I am, standing on top of... It's not all of my party. Everybody in the same place except Okpo. Huh. So... That was Jubilo's thing. Yeah. I think I will finish this here. See you. Ah. I don't know if I will stream tomorrow or not. And I don't know if I will stream on Sunday or not. Maybe I will just inform people on Discord. So... That's where I recommend looking for more information about the stream times. Do we have... Well... I wanna try Wading through here. Since Emperor is just starting, we should go there. Yeah. See you again. Bye bye.